Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures.
I appreciate you being here with me at the Stanley, Scuba, Sailing, and Adventures World Headquarters. If this is your first time, please hit that subscribe button. Today we're going to take a look at the SVBONY SVGO M3 action camera. All right, let's see what's in the box. I've heard the SVBONY SVGO M3 action camera, also referred to as the magnetic thumb camera. It's my understanding that the camera is quite small, so we'll see if that thumb camera name is fitting. I'm not really reading the instructions, but I do like to page through the instruction booklet to see how many pages there are. That usually gives me an idea of how complex the item's going to be. I do occasionally later go back and read the instruction manual. Actually, more than occasionally. I almost always go back later on and read the instruction manual to make sure I didn't miss anything important. I assume this is the accessory box, and we will take an inventory of that in just a minute. But I'm really anxious to see this camera. So let's have a look at that first. They do a nice job on the packaging, the boxes, and the wrapping. And here it is. I can see why they call it a thumb camera. It's my understanding the camera itself has a battery that's internal, and then this bottom part is an external or additional battery. And it looks like there's a button on the side. We'll give that button a push and see if we can detach the camera. And there it is. And those two contacts, I assume, are how the battery transfers power to the camera. There appear to be two clips in addition to the magnet that hold the camera to the battery expansion pack. And as you can see, there's a USB-C charging port on that battery pack. We'll come back to the camera. Let's take that inventory of the accessory box. I'm going to try to lay all of the accessories out so we can easily see what all's included. First piece was a 1/4-inch threaded screw for an action camera mount, and then a couple extra thumb screws. Here we have a mounting pad with 1/4-inch threaded hole with adhesive on the back, and a clip for that pad and mounting bracket, and another mounting bracket without threaded screw hole. So one with the 1/4-inch threaded hole and one with just a hole, and both with the adhesive on the back. I assume they provide you with one with a threaded hole in case you want to use some of the other mounting options. Here we have a mounting option for a tube. I would assume in most instances people are probably using this on handlebars, but I'd be more likely to use it on a boat, on a 1-inch tube, maybe that's on a handrail or something like that. But I suppose really any round surface you could use that clamp, as long as it's not too big, right? Next up, if I can get this little plastic bag open, we'll see what we have. It looks like another mounting bracket for the camera itself. Wow, that plastic is really tough. 1/4-inch threaded hole and double clips, and it looks like the action camera just mounts right in that clip, and then you could use that 1/4-inch threaded hole to mount it on a variety of things. Trying to stay organized so that you can visualize all of the accessories. Oh, this is cool. This is like a magnetic pendant necklace, and you can wear it looks like you wear it under your shirt, I guess, so you don't get as much swing. And it says, don't wear this if you have a pacemaker. Which I guess, yeah, you wouldn't want to put a magnet right over your pacemaker. Next up, it looks like a mounting cradle with a very sturdy clip. It appears the cradle articulates or swings back and forth. And that clip is really tight. Whatever you slide that on, I think it's gonna stay firmly attached. Getting to the bottom of the box, here we have our charging cable, USB to USB-C. I'm anxious to see how the action camera fits into that mounting cradle. Let's take a look at that. Looks like it only goes in maybe in one direction. Wow, that's a strong magnet. I'm going to try to show you the magnetic pull. I don't know how well it's going to come across in the video, but that is a really strong magnet. So the magnetic pull in the cradle, and then obviously this magnetic pendant. And then also, as I mentioned, the expansion battery, in addition to the clips, has a magnetic pull as well. Let's see if the magnet is strong enough to hold the camera on the pendant with the battery expansion. I don't think you'd want to wear it that way, but the magnet's definitely strong enough. Let's check out this other mounting option and see how the camera fits. This has just the two clips, and those clips snap in similar to the clips on the expansion battery. Takes a little finesse. Also, I've still got this plastic cover on, so that may make it not seat quite as well. Definitely clips on securely. So many accessories. It's incredible the amount of mounting options you get with the camera right out of the box. I'm really excited to get this camera out in the field, and I will try a couple different tests and hopefully give you a really good idea of the camera's performance. We're going to start with all of the settings in the default mode. So the camera tested as configured out of the box. Here's the default video mode, and I'm just standing and panning across this field. Here are a couple of still photos from the same field. Here the camera is stationary. It's not on a tripod. I just placed it on the back of my Jeep. Here I'm walking very slowly and holding the camera.
Chef Michael,
How you doing?
what are we checking out on the drone today?
We're bringing it home right now because our battery's low. We're coming back.
Here's the camera stationary again.
All right, good times. Let's carry on. On with the adventures.
Absolutely.
Now I'll try wearing the camera on the pendant while hiking. The scenery was so beautiful here, I just had to snap a couple more pictures. Let's try adding video stabilization and see how that impacts the performance. I wanted to do this in a controlled environment, so here's just a short video clip with the same settings we've been using with the video stabilization turned off as the camera comes from the factory. Now we'll go into the app and we'll turn the video stabilization on. So here we go. Let's take a look and see the difference. This is with the video stabilization turned on. I definitely see a difference with the video stabilization turned on, quite a dramatic difference. I'm curious if it's that apparent to you. Please leave me a comment. We'll take a quick run through the app and explore some of the other settings and functions. Once the camera's connected, you can control the video and photo shutters from here. And then up in the cog wheel on the right, the settings, you can see we can change several other things. Video resolution was defaulted to the highest resolution frame rate out of the box. I'm going to turn off the prompt sound. I usually do that on most of my cameras. And then down here, as you can see, the memory is internal. There's no micro SD card. You got quite a bit of storage there, and you can format that. Here are the videos and images that I've shot. You can see I've already downloaded some of those. If we go back to the video, I can select the 2 videos I haven't downloaded yet, scroll down and select the download button. Final thoughts? For something this small, literally thumb-sized, it performs really well. The video quality is solid, especially when you turn stabilization on. That's the key. The photo quality was also better than I expected. You're not getting DSLR level, obviously, but for a camera this size, it's more than capable for social, travel, and everyday capture. What really stands out is the versatility. The magnetic mounting system makes it incredibly easy to just clip on or move around or even wear as a pendant. Battery life was another win. And then there's the overall value. You get a ton of accessories in the box, solid build quality, and a lot of flexibility for how you use it. So, at the end of the day, if you're looking for a super compact, easy to use action camera that you can take anywhere, this is a solid option.
Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment.